Okay, good day everyone. Gary here from the Cyber Guardian, and this is an installation on the BreachGuard, the AVG BreachGuard. I'll give you a bit more information on that, and I'll give you also some of the downloadable, accessible information that you can get on that as well as a PDF, and you can have a look into it yourself. But as you go along, I'll slowly bring you into the equation of how to install it, where to install it from, how to go about it with the license key after you've bought it, etc., etc., etc. as well. Do remember that there is a 30-day money-back guarantee as well with this, so you can try it out free of charge for 30 days, and then obviously after that they will invoice you for the amount if you want to continue with it. Otherwise, you can have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So first of all, I'm just going to copy and paste. It's https help.avg.com /en/install. I'll put that all in the description below as well, so you're going to enter into that. And once this window opens, you download and install your AVG product. You then go and select what product you want to install. In this case, it's BreachGuard. And select if you've got a Mac or PC. Luckily it works on Mac as well, and you can install it anywhere on your C drive or D drive if you have that. I prefer to install it onto my external hard drive. It has a bit more space there, so I'll do the installation there. Once it's done, you click on the downloaded window that opens, or you can go and search for it. There we go. Alright, so now it tells me, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And you can say yes. Allow the installation to happen. Your screen might not go back and forwards only because I've got 3 screens in front of me at the moment. Obviously in CyberSecurity I've got more than one window open, so it's easier to work with 3 screens. Alright, so welcome to AVG BreachGuard. Protect your sensitive online information from data breaches and collection by third parties. And this is the key element of why I like BreachGuard so much. By clicking install, it has all instructions. You can have a look at the end user license and privacy policies, etc., etc. as well. And I do the installation here. Wait for it to install. Alrighty, so once you've done that, you've obviously joined up either on a 30-day or you've bought it directly, which I strongly suggest, because it's a no-brainer with regards to this product. Then you need your activation code after you've paid for it or you've bought it through me. Obviously, you can have a free consultation over the phone, and I can guide you through it. But hopefully, you're going to stick to this video. Any of the information that I have, any links, etc., etc., will be in the description below. So make sure that you have a look at the end of the video in the description or during the video, and you can have a look to see certain links and extra advice on how to assist you with installations or any knowledge base and all the kind of jazz as well. What's going to happen is once you've loaded that, just pull this window in. You've put your email that you want to use for this AVG product, and then you put your password in there, and this window will then come up. So I can open AVG BreachGuard UI, and it says show pop-up, and you can ignore that and just continue through. And then you'll be taken to a screen like this, where you can enter your activation code. I'm just going to go fetch that quickly. And control and paste it in. This is just a temporary activation code, so it's for 30-day trial, which will be obviously taken away afterwards once I've used it. This was fortunately given to me by Silver Software Distribution for me to be able to do this type of video. So then you can activate. Alright, so this is the wonderful thing about it. It's actually really easy to do the installation. So the first thing it asks you is check to see if your personal information is leaked. Let's scan the sites you use for any breaches and check to see if you have any privacy or are still secure. Please confirm the country that you live in. So South Africa, obviously country of your choice. And we say start scan. Turn on browser monitoring. Turn on browser monitoring definitely. Alright, so which one do I want to use? So I've got a multiple different ones that are here. Even got Brave as well, but for now let's just use these. And sometimes you've got more than one browser. And here I've got Chrome, Avast, AVG and Microsoft. Once that's done, It's done a 70% privacy level, which is not too bad, but I want to try and see if I can bring that up some more. Then I want to have a look at ads opt-out inactive. So install our extensions to opt out from advertisers. Install our free extensions for all browsers you use on most to protect your data from advertising companies. So, like I mentioned already, I've got a multitude of different search engines or browsers that I use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install it on the AVG secure browser. You can do it on your Chrome or whatever, vice versa. So let's see what happens here as it loads in. And what it will ask you next is, let me pull this window in, is you can add it to your Chrome browser. Because I've got my browser or the search engine I use set on my AVG, and because I'm using AVG as my browser, which is a lot more safer to use instead of Chrome, etc, etc, etc. It's just a lot easier to use the AVG browser or the Avast browser when you are utilizing one of their products. So I definitely suggest using the ultimate package if you need it, to be able to get the AVG secure browser as well. I just find it a lot more safer, let me put it that way. So you're going to add it to Chrome, and you can say just confirm add extension. So from here it says congrats, don't forget to set up your privacy and online security as you browse the web. Set up your privacy in a few clicks, set up now. Alright, and over here it tells us to, have you got a minute, let's design your privacy, tell us your preference in just a few simple steps. Use default settings or setup. And to make this video as quick as possible, I just say use default settings. I will eventually do a more technical setup, which you can choose from here, but I think user default settings will be the best. Obviously AVG is the one that's going to set this up for you according to their specs. So I'd suggest obviously utilizing their specs. Okay, so we're at the home section now where everything looks good. They're constantly scanning and monitoring the web and haven't found anything bad here that's trying to get your info, which is a good thing so far. Okay, so to click on the next one, I just want to prevent tracking on all websites. I've now put this on, and as you go along and as you browse, you'll start getting more and more information and details coming through on these sites, and it will tell you. Then from here, opt out of all new advertisers. Definitely stay on. Okay, now that we've gone through the setup of your, after you've bought it, your license, or you're doing a 30-day trial and you've set up your whole installation, we're now going to be checking what the results are. So by this point, you would have had on your screen, you would have had your AVG BreachGuard loaded already, and it's been added to your desktop. So for this, you're going to click on here, and it's going to bring up a window pane. You might have something on the left here first of all, and you just click on that, and it will do what it needs to do. And this is the best part about it, because it's going to show me results already. Your personal info is at risk. Issues detected. I've got 18 low risk issues. Okay, now these low risk issues are mostly, I'm not going to go too much further into this because there's passwords and all the rest of it, but it basically shows there are low risk on weak passwords, which is not very good to see, because I believe that I'd had, and this is not only me, this is many other people that have really weak passwords, and it's the weak passwords that you don't want. So this gives you an idea on how to show, you obviously can show the details, and then within that you can change your password to make them more stronger. And that coincides with every one of these other websites that are on here. And like I said, there's 18. You might have more, you might have less, but you're going to have to develop some form of stronger password setup for your PCs and laptops, and for various websites, etc, etc. You have to. There is a privacy, or there is a password generator that you can utilize as well, which can generate passwords for you also. Or alternatively, you've got your two-factor authenticator that you can put onto a lot of these websites, especially the ones that are focused more on security. So that's quite alarming, I must admit. So that's obviously once you've opened up your, from your dashboard, you've opened up the BreachGuard. Then you can go into the bottom here where you can manage monitored emails. Okay, I've put in 2 of them already. You can keep adding, so you can obviously put more than one email in there and monitor all of the emails that you have. And you can go through and show other threats that you've got through here. So I've gone onto the bottom here. Before we were doing the 18 to see what those low risk one were. Here's the 18 privacy threats, and you can go through there as well and then change to stronger passwords, etc., etc., etc. Then you've got your ads opt-out, which we did do at one point during the installation. Obviously, I've only installed it on one, but you can install it on multiple different search engines and devices. Search engines, sorry, not devices. And Privacy Advisor. So this privacy is our guide, will help you improve the privacy and security of your online accounts. And that is pretty much it. You just follow through the steps where it says here, where there are guides and things that you can follow. Obviously on Android as well, and iOS as well. And that is pretty much it. And you want to, as you go on and you start tightening up your little loose ends or risky security features by using BreachGuard, you want to try and pull this up to about 95%, because if you're above 95% or so, I wouldn't go anything under 95%, to be honest with you. So this is something I'd like to work on further. But for a matter of obviously bringing this video down to a close and digressing a bit, if you have any questions and you would like to know more, I'm going to try and put as much as I can into this description below. But if you have any questions, please by all means write in the comments below. But make sure that you like, you follow, you subscribe. And yeah, I'd like to also thank Silver Software Distribution for their assistance with regards to some keys that I need to be able to do videos like this. I can utilize the free keys to be able to showcase and go through the whole simulation and obviously how to set it all up and already. So that the easiest part about this is it's got an automated, basically set and forget type of setup, and you can get a bit more technical, and as you work along with BreachGuard, you'll become a lot more familiar with it. But that's pretty much it from me. Thank you very much, Silver Software Distribution. I appreciate everything that you've done, and I hope to see you in the comments below. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you in the next run.